Setting up a Stripe link so that you can accept payment for your apps that you created in either Claude Code, Claude Cowork, or Lovable is really quite simple. So the first thing you need to do is set up a Stripe account. There is an element of verification because obviously you're going to be receiving money through this way. So once you've got set up and you've authenticated your login and everything else, then you go to your payment links within Stripe. And the way that we do a setup for this is we simply go to create payment link. And within the payment link, it will give you the option of it being a complete landing page on its own. So what we'll do is I'm just going to show you here what you would do. So you would add a new product and you would give it the name of your product. So say, for example, this is Tim's assessment. The description will appear on the checkout. So it'll be assessment of your, obviously you would upload an image or text that is relevant to yours. And then a product category can be used if you're wanting to make sure that tax is documented in there. So that is a default, but you can choose another one if you want. You can have recurring, so you can set this up to be subscriptions, or you can have it as a one-off purchase. So for me, my model requires for it to be a one-off purchase, and the amount that I'm going to be charging in, the currency is here, is going to be in UK pounds, and the price is going to be £27. So we're going to automatically include if we need to with this. At the moment, there isn't any tax required for this particular one, but what we're going to do is just double check preview, and we're going to add this as a product to our inventory. So what you'll see here is a preview of what the screen is actually going to look like on desktop. Also, you can see what it looks like on mobile as well. So you'll be familiar with this. You would have bought something online in the same way, and it's obviously got Apple Pay. What you can do is in the settings, you can add different ways of paying and remove different ways of paying. So at the moment, as you can see, this is via one link, which is just one way of people being able to securely pay in installments. Equally, the Apple Pay is just an instant one, or you can have card, which is obviously you put in your card details, the customers will put in your card details and be able to pay online. So you can see that this is really, really easy. You just click the create link button, and then you can see the payment link, the description, the URL is here. So you can copy that to your clipboard. And what you do, yeah, just checked all of that. You can have metadata if you're, analyzing ads and that kind of thing. What you then do is take the URL and you put it inside your app. So I'll just pause for a moment. There's two ways of connecting your Stripe link to your existing Lovable project. And what you can do is use the URL that we've just copied and pasted and put that in here, or you can enable built-in Stripe payments through Lovable. So you would do that with a checkout page, webhooks, and you would need to do your API key if you're going to do that this way. Just for the purposes of this exercise, I'm just going to use the URL. What we'll do is, so what I want to do is I want to create a payment page for my app. The app is built inside Lovable, and I have an existing Stripe product URL. So the payment integrations, obviously it needs to be secure, so it'll ask lots of questions and it'll make sure that what we're giving as a payment page is, behind security, because it's effectively a paywall. So what it's doing is, making sure that the integration options are reviewed. So it's asking us for the URL that we've just created in Stripe. So if we have it as a single product checkout for now, you can do multi-tier later. If you wanted it to be, we could replace the placeholder, which at the moment is, we can see the original one. So we've given it the URL, which I think /pay, I think would be a good one to skip to. Hey, just recording something. So it's going to propose a plan. Check that it can be created as a checkout page. It's the product name. It's an example one for a client called Tim. I've given it that name. What price should be displayed? So we've got £27, which is what we've got from within Stripe. Do is we'll skip to build so that we can get going. So it's actually creating us a dashboard layout, which is not something that I asked for, but because it's a payment page and because we're going to have clients within it, it looks like it's going to be giving us a dashboard of who has purchased the app. Fantastic. Okay, so this is, it's built a preview. We can obviously see we've given it the URL already. And then when we go to select, and it's not been published yet. So this is a preview, obviously. So if we click on that, it gives us the items, the benefits that we've given it as a list. And then what will happen is when we hit publish on this, it will connect you to the Stripe. This is your Stripe URL. So that's all you really need to do. What you can do is save some time by asking Lovable to create to build, sorry, a simple checkout page, or you could simply just use this URL on its own and ask Lovable to direct to this page. It depends if you want to have lots of detail on your payment page, or you wanted to increase, potential income by adding an order bump or something similar, then you can do that within Lovable itself as well. All of this can be done via Claude if you use the connector for Lovable inside Claude as well. But hopefully that is a simple walkthrough for you on how to go into Stripe. You just need to go in, set up, and go to create a product, get a payment link. Once you've put in the simple details, made sure that you've got the URL copied, go into Lovable, and then ask it to build you a simple landing page. It will ask you the correct questions, and then you simply publish it once you're happy with it. So if I wanted to go ahead with this, I would then, you can add other things with it as well, but I would then say, if you wanted to change it to publish, I wonder if I need to go full screen to see all the options. Yeah, publish. So once you're happy, you can hit publish. I won't do that on this example one, and then it will be live, ready to go. Hope that helps.